know Heinz Harald Frentzen then after his sudden removal from Jordan. There are both Schumachers in the race and another German as well. Nick Heidfeld, around 5'6". He's been joking around with 7'1" Los Angeles Lakers Shaquille O'Neal. Heidfeld, though, a young man with a big future.
With one less German driver on the grid, even more attention has been focused on Nick Heidfeld this weekend. Sauber's baby-faced teammates have been the revelation of the season, but they still happily joined in with a group of school children celebrating the first day of the holidays.
It was a bit like a preschool outing out there today, wasn't it, all those kids?
Yeah, but normally I like to do this kind of things with children because they enjoy it so much. You see their eyes sparkling if they get a signature, and it's really fun.
Did you always want to be a Grand Prix driver?
Yeah, I think from when I started, when I was 8 or 9 years old in karting, I dreamt of being a Formula 1 driver.
Why did you get into karting in the first place then?
My father loved motor racing, and I also started with motocross when I was 5 years old. Then I stopped 2 years after because it was a bit dangerous. And then we always wanted to go to a rental car, but I wasn't allowed to drive anywhere because I was too small. And then first time at the Nürburgring, I was allowed to drive. I had two tires in the back and just reached the pedals. Then my father told me to follow him, and he was a bit too slow, and then I overtook him. And then we tried it on some other circuits, and then after a couple of weeks we bought our own kart, and that's how it started.
Is your father still and your family still involved in your career?
Well, not so much anymore now, but definitely they were very, very important. Because if you start karting with 8 or 9 years, you need a family to support you. And, it was a hobby for him as it was a hobby for my brother and me, karting. He was a mechanic, and he did the catering and all that stuff, and he really liked that.
Do they come along to the races?
Not each race, but sometimes, yeah.
But your girlfriend comes to a lot of the races?
Yeah, also not to all of them. She wasn't there at the beginning of the year because the team didn't want it to happen.
And what was that all about?
Yeah, that was a bit strange. I mean, the media made a bit of a different story out of it. They said that we were forbidden to have sex before the race, but basically Peter just didn't want us to be disturbed for the first couple of races because it was a new team and all this stuff, but now it's fine.
How'd you get on with Kimi?
It's okay. He's a very tough competitor, but we are pushing each other. I think we have a normal kind of relationship.
What's normal?
We are not the best friends, I think, but we also don't have any problems.
You seem as though you get on quite well. You're quite relaxed in each other's company.
Yeah, it's fine. I never had big problems with any teammate so far, and I think away from the circuit it's a bit easier for both of us because we are not fighting so hard, and we can have some fun together.